I completed 5 seasons as the team principal of Ferrari, and this is what happened. I will be telling you all of the driver transfers throughout this 5-season career and give you the standings of season 5. So starting in B20, the only driver without any points, Nicholas Latifi. He started his career at Williams, moved to Haas after a single season and stayed there. He will be racing for Haas next season. Antonio Giovinazzi finished in P19 with a single point. He started as the reserve driver for Ferrari, then went to McLaren for 2 seasons also as the reserve driver, then a single season at Red Bull as the reserve driver, and finally got a race seat at Aston Martin and is staying there for 2027. In P18 we have Lance Stroll with 1 point as well. He raced for Aston Martin for 2 seasons, then moved to Alfa Romeo and is staying there. Yuki Tsunoda finished in P17 with 2 points. He had a lot of transfers. He started his career at Alpha Tauri, then moved to Williams for 2023 after a single season. He moved to Aston Martin for 2024 and 2025, then made a move to Haas for 2026 and he will be staying there. Mick Schumacher finished in P16 with 5 points. He started his career with Haas, then moved to Williams and will be there as well in 2027. Going to P15, Daniel Ricciardo. He scored 13 points. He started his career at McLaren, but after 2026 he decided to retire. In P14 we have Oscar Piastri. He scored 40 points in the Aston Martin. He started his career at Alpine as the reserve driver, but in 2025 started racing for Alpha Tauri, then moved to Aston Martin for 2026. He will be racing for Ferrari in 2027. Let's go to P13. We have Kevin Magnussen with 46 points. He raced for Haas for 2020 to 2024, but made a move to Alfa Romeo and stayed there until the end of 2026. He is moving to McLaren for the next season. Alex Albon finished in P12 with 51 points. He started his career at Williams and made a return to Alpha Tauri in the hopes of getting back in Red Bull, but was dropped by the team and became a free agent. And in P11 we have Zhou Guanyu. He scored 69 points. He started his career at Alfa Romeo. He then moved to Aston Martin. After only a single season, he continued with Aston Martin for 3 seasons and then joined Alpha Tauri, but will make a return to Alfa Romeo for the 2027 season. This is the drivers that have retired. Let's go to the top 10. In 10th place we have Lando Norris. He scored 80 points. He started his career at McLaren and stayed there until 2026. He will be racing for Ferrari in 2027. Going to P9 we have Esteban Ocon. He scored 112 points. He stayed at Alpine until 2026, but he's moving to Mercedes for 2027. Jack Doohan finished in P8 with 123 points. He started his career at Alpha Tauri and stayed there until the end of 2025. He then joined Williams and will be staying there for next season. Valtteri Bottas finished in P7, scoring 129 points. He started at Alfa Romeo but moved to Mercedes for 3 seasons and then joined Alpha Tauri. In P6 we have Pierre Gasly. He scored 129 points. He started his career at Alpha Tauri but moved to Alpine and he's staying there for 2027. Now going to the top 5. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. It will only take a second and you can always unsubscribe later, but let's get back into the video. George Russell finished in P5 with 229 points. He is staying at Mercedes. In 4th place, we have Sergio Perez with 237 points. He and Russell are the only drivers that haven't changed teams. Carlos Sainz in P3 with 328 points. He started his career at Ferrari but moved to Red Bull for 2025 and he's staying there. Max Verstappen finished in P2 with 349 points. He started his career at Red Bull and joined Ferrari in 2025. He stayed there for 2 seasons, then joined McLaren for 2027. And now, the 2026 world champion is Charles Leclerc. He scored 379 points. He stayed at Ferrari until the end of 2026. For the 2027 season, Leclerc will join Alpine. This is the constructor standings. I really hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you in the next one.